This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Boar Meets World. We are your hosts. I'm Kyle. That's Steven, sitting across the table from me. Hello.
6 feet away.
6 feet? It is 6 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty close, right?
I don't know. I think I'm longer than this table, and I'm damn sure not 6 foot tall. So
You think you're longer than this?
yeah.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
I think you'd be surprised.
I don't think I will be. Yeah, here we are. Week 4 of quarantine.
It's more like week 9 or something like that.
Well,
right? Day 93.
They know what we tell them, so.
Okay.
It's week 4. We have a guest, not on the show, but in the house.
Yeah, well, I guess she's not a guest since it's her house.
I don't know why we let her in. Seemed like a risky move.
Yeah, well, love is blind, I guess.
So hopefully there will be a week 5 after we let the unknown inside.
Probably a lot of coughing on week 6.
Mm-hmm. I imagine so.
Yeah.
Should one of us die like a few weeks from now?
No, it'd kill what little life this show has left, I think.
Well, depending on who it is, Josie might be happy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't know. See, if it happened when he wanted it to, at the apex of our popularity,
right,
it would have done, massive record downloads. Sorry, I'm over here talking like Trump. All right, without further ado.
Yeah, what are we on today?
We are doing episode 20 of season 3 of Boy Meets World, titled I Never Sang for My Legal Guardian.
Me either.
Which I don't think this was...
Have you?
I think I have, yeah, when I was a little kid. Yeah. Don't break my heart, little achy breaky heart. That song was huge when I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah. I was in the fan club.
Before you, become a teenager and you're self-aware, so embarrassment actually starts to happen.
It's a jam.
Yeah.
To this day.
It's pretty good.
And tomorrow.
And the next day.
And beyond that, yeah. For sure.
It will forever be a jam.
Yeah.
But I don't think this episode title was ever referenced in the episode itself.
Do you think the titles are usually referenced?
I mean, you can kind of get what they're alluding to in them. Like, I was a teenage spy. Corey gets blasted to the past and is a Soviet spy, allegedly.
Right.
But this one, I don't get it.
Well, it's about getting a legal guardian for Shawn, right?
Yeah, but I never sang for my legal guardian.
It's probably some movie title play on for something, like most of these titles are, I feel like.
Okay. I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pretend that's right and move on.
All right. Sounds right to me.
Thank you.
Or at least I'm going to pretend to think it does.
Did you enjoy this episode?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Shawn kind of got on my nerves a little bit.
Just wait.
He
gets worse.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, Shawn really got fucking insufferable. Like, he's just drama.
Yeah. Well, you kind of need it, though, right?
I guess, because Corey, there's no drama. It's just humor, comedy.
Need something. So, tell us about the episode.
So, this episode, Turner is actually going to pull the trigger and become Shawn's legal guardian.
Only if Shawn sings for him.
Well, no, they never said that. that was my whole point. You just undid 5 minutes of work right there.
Well, no, wait. Well, that's why he ended up moving out at the end, because he didn't.
Yeah. Well, thank you for just getting to the end of the show.
Yeah.
We've still got 56 minutes to fill.
Oh, shit. Are we always running an hour? Is that
usually?
Okay.
Or 40 minutes or something like that.
Oh.
To an hour.
Well, let's jump in here. We see Shawn and Corey and Mr. Turner in the school hallway near the principal /
Boys' bathroom.
boys' room
/ janitor's closet.
Yeah, that door. You know the door. And Shawn is calling and checking the messages. Have you ever done that?
From a payphone?
Like call from something to get messages at your home?
No, I didn't know you could do that.
Like, I've seen it on things, right? And I'm like, maybe that's just TV magic because I've never experienced it in my life.
I never knew anyone that could do that.
Especially in like 96, right? You think that was like a heavy charge on that?
Had to be, right? You remember 1-800-COLLECT?
Mm-hmm. Was that a big charge?
I'm assuming. They had collect in their name. So.
That's a good point. So Shawn's calling and checking the messages, see if he got anything from his father. Of course, he hasn't, because Chet is a real piece of shit.
Yeah, the last thing he got was a letter from Chet's, or Jed, whatever the fuck his name is.
Jeb, right?
Jeb. Mm-hmm. That's what I kept saying, Jeb. Saying that he's going to visit his old buddy, the Pope.
Yeah. So he's at the Vatican, and of course, Corey says, well, obviously he hasn't called because there's only one phone there, and that's in the Pope's bedroom, and you're not going to go in there.
Definitely not going in there. Yeah. Or you don't want to go in there.
What's happening in there?
I'm assuming that this was
some kind of touching of young children?
Yeah, making a crack at the Catholic.
Do you really think so?
It had to be, right?
That seems very dark. But
they got it in there.
But I like it, if that was their intent.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first joke you think of when you think of Catholicism, right?
Well, sure, I don't think of any jokks when I think of that, really,
well,
but
yeah, probably.
I take my religion very seriously.
You probably shouldn't be laughing at something like that, but you know,
probably not.
Maybe joke was the wrong word. The tragedy
of
Catholicism.
Yeah. You want to take a moment for it?
No, let's keep going.
Blah, blah, blah. In here, we find out that Corey knows all of Turner's secret codes, how to check the messages. And, well, that's because it's also the same number on his bank card.
Yep.
And Corey owes Turner $40 because of this. Anyone know your numbers?
Mm-mm.
Not even the old lady?
Nope.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah. I've told her, she just doesn't remember.
Okay.
Which is a good thing.
She just knows nothing's in there, right?
So. Yeah. She's like, there's no point. What am I going to do? Put money in it?
And we see Shawn fade away. Corey and Turner have a little chit-chat. And does Turner mention that he has the papers to become Shawn's legal guardian to Corey here?
Yeah, I don't think he mentions having the papers to be Shawn's legal guardian yet. It's at his house when he's talking to Eli.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wrote it here, but whatever.
Maybe he did. I don't know. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, of course you know. So then let's jump to Shawn and Turner arriving back at home from apartment hunting. How do you think it went?
It didn't sound like it went very well. Something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
And stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, but it's either it's too expensive, like the duplex Shawn wanted, or what was the issue he had with Turner's pick?
It was unfurnished.
It was unfurnished.
He was like, "There's nothing in there."
Yeah, we went in there and there was no furniture. How are we gonna live there?
Because he's used to moving and not bringing his stuff with him. Like what?
I guess like every place he's ever moved, it's actually kind of sad when you think about it. But like every place he's moved, they already have furniture there. So,
or he's used to a house that moves on its own, right? Yeah. Well, not on its own, but you know what I mean.
On wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What do you think about apartment hunting? You like it?
Hell no, man.
Why not?
I don't.
You should be hunting right now, though.
I should be?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So you can get out of here.
Oh, that'd be all right. But, no. Have you seen how much pricing is for apartments now?
Hit me.
It's like $800, $900.
For what?
For like what we have.
What, not even a bedroom?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Shit just keeps going up constantly.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, even houses. Like, there was this house 2 blocks over.
Well, you got your stimulus. You got at least a month.
Fucking.
You're good.
No, I got a deposit is what I got. But 2 blocks over, like this old-ass house we're looking at, it's like 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and they wanted like $200,000 for it. And the house is over like 100 years old and shit.
Run me through these numbers again.
It was like $200,000 for a 2 bedroom, 1 bath house in downtown,
Frankfurt?
town. I wasn't going to name names, but yeah.
Frankfurt, Kentucky?
Yeah.
USA?
Yeah, here. Right here, where we're at.
Yeah, sounds like too much.
Yeah, it's the downtown prestige that you're paying for. Living downtown. And it's on the rough part of downtown, too.
I don't know much prestige around there.
No.
But you don't, get jollies off just looking at them? Or
I mean, yeah, till I see the price.
thinking,
I'm like,
what
wow.
if?
Yeah.
Or,
Well, I'm not going to get this. Usually it's either a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, or it's like a really nice penthouse somewhere. There's no middle ground for me. It's either living with the earth or being above everybody. So
That's good. I like that you aim big.
Yeah.
It's good.
Thank you.
You'll get there.
Maybe one day.
Whenever you finish your thing.
Yeah. I got to write that down. Props if somebody can decipher what we say.
And so Corey shows up and he's showing off some carpet samples.
Yep. He got it from the duplex.
He suggests what?
Shag. Because
Why?
it feels good between your toes.
Does it?
He's not wrong.
You like it?
Yeah.
You a carpet guy or nah?
I like it in bedrooms
Mhm.
or like a living room or something that's not going to get a whole lot of foot traffic. But I don't like having hardwood all through the house.
Right.
Like, I guess it wouldn't be too bad if you're the only person living in the house or like the only people occupying the foundation, but it feels like you can hear everything.
Right. I think it seems louder.
Yeah, like I drop a quarter and it's like I'm dropping a fucking anvil on the ground. And it's crazy.
Yeah, I have this argument a lot. I prefer carpet. But everyone's like, it's so much dirtier, right?
Yeah.
But I say, but it doesn't look like it. As opposed to hardwood floor. It always looks fucking dirty. You sweep, you clean it. 5 minutes later, it's like, well, I guess I got to fucking sweep again.
Especially these because they're like classic, like for real wood floors. They're not like Pergo or anything. They've been here with the house forever. And it just sucks because our cat's
What luxury Kyle lives in.
right. And he's shitting on it. He wants to get out of here. But it just sucks because when your cat gets sick, it gets in between the floorboards and there's no getting that out. And it's terrible.
Get a little toothbrush action going on or something.
Well, I tried, but then Sarah caught me using her toothbrush.
That's disgusting. Eli runs in, afraid to be raped by the neighbor.
Yeah, apparently they got like an elderly neighbor that says she was going to swear off men after her husband died. And, well, that was before Eli walked into her field of vision.
And she's over it now.
Yeah.
Because he's a hunk of a man.
He is. Good looking dude.
You like him?
Yeah.
Good.
Like him a lot.
Good. Then they all start talking about apartments and blah, blah, blah. What's Shawn going to like? And Shawn gets real whiny and he leaves.
Yeah. He's like, well, if you're going to talk like I'm not here, I guess I won't be here.
Reminds me of another boy I know.
Oh, I got a brother that's like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big titty kitty. Do not ever talk with him in the room like he's not there. Oh, he'll get mad.
Or call, what's the thing with the dog and the babies and the...
Fur babies.
Yeah, fur babies.
Do not call your pets fur babies. He hates that bullshit. Which, I mean, I get the whole don't talk about somebody like they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a pretty common thing, right? Does it bother you?
I don't give a shit.
It doesn't bother me either.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I don't think what I don't think what they were saying was like he wasn't there. It was just like, yeah, hey, whatever Shawn would like, that would be cool. Whatever. Yeah. He's right there. I mean, it's not like, I don't know.
Let's talk about
it.
This.
It doesn't seem bad.
This conversation, like, how do you pivot it to Shawn? Like when Eli's asking, "Well, are you going to find anything?" Talking to Turner. Does Turner go, "I don't know," and he looks up at Shawn and he goes, "Are we going to find anything?" I feel like that would be worse than being like, "Hey,
yeah, it's like putting the pressure on."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead to my last point here.
Okay.
Teenagers are awful.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah,
kids, they're terrific, especially from like 3 to like 11 or 12.
Not even that.
Well, I'm giving them a grace period.
0 to about, I don't know, 30. You're like the shits.
I don't know about all that. From 0 to 3, no crying, lying, just terrible twos. No
lying?
No fucking thank you. Yeah.
Like laying down or
no,
lying?
Like fibbing.
Okay.
Yeah. And
from 0 to 3?
Yeah. Just don't want to deal with them.
A lot of babies lie to you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Look at them. Most dishonest motherfuckers in the world is things that can't walk.
Oh my God.
Snakes can't walk and they're fucking dishonest.
That's true.
Babies can't either.
Can't trust a snake.
Then they start walking, then they start talking.
What's your stance on cripples?
Cripples? Don't trust them. If they were honest, they wouldn't have survived this long.
Oh, that's tremendous.
I hope somebody didn't take that seriously. But
you want to cut that out?
No.
Okay.
No, leave that shit in.
Leave that in.
Yeah. But no, and then they hit 13 and they're just
I want
fucking
the people to know.
I want them to know who I am. 13 to like fuck, I'll even say 30. Mm-hmm. Terrible. And they're not even kids at that point.
I mean, I feel like you kind of said what I said, but with a little gap in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they're innocent from 3 to 12 or 11.
Nah, I hung out with kids recently. They were the shits.
Probably not anymore, man. Just because they're like so exposed to everything now. As far as the internet, innocence goes away a lot sooner.
Yeah. Or right now with no schooling.
That too.
It's got to be weird, right? Like, you're not making friends or hanging out with friends or...
I think they're still hanging out. I've seen them.
Really?
Yeah, up around the Capitol, kids are still getting together and hanging out.
What about littler ones, though?
These are like 7 and 8 year olds.
What the fuck are they doing out?
I don't know.
Parents with them?
I guess not. Probably too busy doing crack or something.
Jesus Christ.
But
that luxury part of downtown Frankfurt.
I just remember as like a little kid. Yeah. I just remember as like being a little kid. You don't think critically of anything. Like you're not like, oh, well, this sucks. Mm-hmm. You're not jaded.
Yeah.
Everything is new and fresh, and you can only see the upside of everything. And
yeah. Don't you miss it?
Yeah, I do.
It's like when you think about certain music or movies or whatever.
I didn't like music as a kid.
That was like cool when you were a kid, and everyone else that was your age thought it was cool too, right? Mm-hmm. And now you talk to them about a certain thing, and they're like, "That's fucking lame. Never good." And I'm like, fuck you. You liked it.
You know who catches that a whole lot more than anything? Or anybody? Limp Bizkit.
Really?
Everyone is quick to shit on Limp Bizkit, but there's a reason why they were on every fucking thing.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
Just a tremendous band.
Same with Kid Rock. People shit on him. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker was over like a rover.
Well, maybe his politics played a part in that.
I think it was before the politics.
Really?
Like, people just looked at him and was like, what the fuck is this redneck from Detroit?
Well, I mean, he only made like, 1.5 good albums.
That's fair.
Because, after, what was after...
Devil Without a Cause?
Yeah, what was after that one?
Like Cocky, right?
Cocky?
Yeah.
That one was okay.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, yeah.
I heard Tara told me that her dad got that record, Cocky, and he played it all the way down to Florida and all the way back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like literally nonstop.
Yeah.
From here to Florida.
Yeah, CD.
Florida to back.
Track 1 to track 13.
That's what we should have been doing.
Yeah.
on our trip.
Not Kid Rock, though, but...
Well, yeah. Well, not cocky. Maybe
No,
double
without
the cost.
Yeah.
Sure.
13 hours of that? Okay. Yep. We can listen to that record 13 times.
Yeah, I think so. I've done it.
Have you? Straight?
Yeah, just sitting in my room.
You know who was a big Kid Rock fan back in the day?
Your little brother?
Yeah, Big Titty Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that boy.
Yeah, he's fun.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll see him one day.
I mean, I could probably invite him over, but Barry might not let him through the door at home.
We already got too many people in here.
For real.
We already broke open the plastic we had over the door to let Tara in. So I don't want to contaminate.
Anymore.
Yeah.
And you know he's going to contaminate.
No, he's going to
shit.
come in. He's going to be fucking sticky.
Spilling
plastic
stuff,
stuck
yeah.
to him. It's
He'll
all
probably
wrapped up.
fucking tear all the plastic down and somehow roll himself stuck in it. And
Yeah, just fucking suffocate in there,
yeah,
probably.
not suffocate, but we'll have to feed him.
And we can't afford that right now.
Yeah, give him
and not until stimulus round 2.
give him a drink of our Pepsi. Don't get him his own Pepsi. Just
Who was I talking? Was it with you now? The other day, were we talking about that? Where it was like probably the opposite now?
what? Like she takes his Pepsi?
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
No.
Maybe it was Brandon. I forget. But it's like now she comes and asking him what's wrong. And it's like, I'm tired. And like, can I get some of your Pepsi, Zach?
It's gonna be really awkward, and like she comes to him looking for underwear, right?
Right. Zach's like, well, Barry's got some clean ones.
Use Barry's. No, you did tell me that your mom ran into our mom,
Yeah.
and apparently mom is like ecstatic. He's living with her again. So
Good. You think that's true, or she's just putting on a front for my mom?
no, man, I think she fucking loves it.
Really?
Man,
She missed her little baby boy.
that or she's just around Barry's family and she needed a fucking teammate. I don't know.
That's probably a good chunk of it, I would imagine. That's where we had here. Shawn's whiny and he leaves, and teenagers suck. Is that the moral of the story here?
Pretty much for me, yeah.
Or just everyone, any age. That would be my stance.
I was going to argue with you, but in light of recent pandemics, I'll agree.
Okay, thank you. Then we see Eric and Mr. Feeney. And Feeney has a little talk with Eric about how peppy he looks. He's ready to go for more schooling now. Ready for college. And Eric's like, actually, I'm just on the way to lunch. They're having chicken sandwiches, man.
What a weak ass laugh. But
I appreciate it.
he's coming. He's going to lunch, and Feeney tells him, hey, you need to bring that pep into the classroom. And he tells him, well, if you start serving mashed potatoes in history, we'll talk.
Yeah. That would make me care a little more.
What, mashed potatoes?
Oh, yeah. You don't like mashed potatoes?
Well, fuck, I'm not putting a pep in my step for them. I'll eat them if you put them in front of me. But, yeah.
I haven't had any in a while. Had some the other day. Fantastic.
Very good.
Yeah,
Did you use plant-based butter?
of course.
Yeah.
I love the animals.
I prefer fried potatoes over mashed potatoes. What about you?
I don't know, man. It's as long as it's potato based, I'll probably eat it.
Big potato guy, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Too many carbs, probably, but no.
Never enough.
No.
Just throw some butter on it to balance it out with
Yeah,
the fat.
that'd
You'll be
make it
good.
keto.
Yeah. If you put enough butter on it, the macros will match up.
And so Feeney has a great idea for Eric here.
Yeah, he... sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but to give you some context of where we're going. Feeney has Eric's paper on European monarchies.
Something like that, yeah.
Yep, he gets a D. Eric's like, where did I go wrong? And Feeney says, probably in the 5th grade when you took that tumble in the dryer.
Mm-hmm. Which explains why Eric has beautiful hair and Corey is a Brillo head.
Yeah. So take notes, Corey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get in that dryer while you can still fit.
You think he's still good?
Probably.
Okay, good. So still got a chance.
There's always a chance.
And so what are we going to do about this D and this problem with this Jeff Lacey character?
Yeah, that's the one that's got the free ride from 20 different schools, right? But he's got to get a C, the athlete or whatever.
Yes.
So Feeney comes up with the idea, like you were saying, hey, Eric, I'm going to need you to tutor this kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, he kind of says, what about a tutor? And he's like, I thought all tutors agreed to not work with me anymore because I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
And he said, no. What if you're a tutor? And then Eric and all of America watching on TGIF was like, the fuck's he talking about?
Yeah. Well, this show's going to fucking shit. They're making Eric a tutor. But you ever had any tutors in life?
No.
No?
No. You?
I went to a couple.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What for?
Math. When I first went back to school.
A specific kind of math?
Just to kind of like work on bad habits.
Just like 1 + 1?
Yeah. 2 plus, I couldn't get past 3 + 3. I didn't know what came after 9. Like, a fucking 3 + 3 doesn't equal 9, so maybe I need to get I learned nothing since the first episode of the show where I learned math. But then I've had good and bad experiences with tutors. First one was like this older lady, but like she fucking knew it. She's like, you got to fucking fully erase shit before you start working the problem again, because I was really sloppy about that. So and with
plus your handwriting's not great.
Oh, it's not at all. I contribute that to being left-handed, but
because we got the hand and we like slide the ink all over the fucking place.
But I mean, I got like A's in math after that, which is pretty cool. I went from being a D student to an A student after working on it a little bit.
You're so smart.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to a tutor at a big university. I won't name one. It's probably the biggest one here in the state. But I knew more about the material I was getting tutored on than the actual tutor. So it didn't last very long.
Well, I imagine it's probably the same as teachers, right? Some give it a little more shit than others.
Yeah.
Have a better way of doing things.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy did not know anything.
What do you need to be a tutor? Anything?
Just sign up.
Okay.
Yeah. I think maybe have at least a B in the class or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. So, well, maybe he just didn't know how to teach it.
Maybe he didn't.
Maybe he can do it amazingly.
But I wish I would have knew that before I parked and walked 45 minutes one fucking way to meet with a tutor. So.
All right, so Feeney concocts this plan. Eric tutors Jeff Lacey. Eric sees a flaw in this plan. He helps this jock get into college for free, go play professionally, make millions of dollars. Eric gets nothing. What do you think?
I think it's bullshit too. Should have let the fucker drown.
Well, I think it actually did do some good, though, right?
Yeah, it did. Because funny thing, if you teach it, you learn it a lot better, material-wise.
If you teach it, you will learn it.
Yep. Because you have to. Just trying to explain it. It works different pathways in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Back me up, teacher.
Yeah, hey, teacher lady, you still out there? Is anyone out there?
Hello. Hello. Or what did he say? Brandon? I was trying to say Pink Floyd.
I thought it was hello.
Was it hello?
What's the real word?
Is it hey you?
I think so.
Yeah. Hey you. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, good Lord. Shawn, no move. Wants to be last move. That's my note.
Yeah, because he's so tired of moving. He's been moving his whole life.
Yeah, he's went from, I don't know where he started, but probably the trailer park. I'm sure he's been with the Matthews. Mm-hmm. He's with the Turners. And now what's he going to do, right?
Yeah. He wants this one to be final. What about you moving? You hate it?
I mean, the physical activity of it?
Yeah, just the hassle of it.
I mean, yes and no. You know, usually there's some good involved, I think. Sometimes there's probably some bad involved. It's like everything.
Oh, okay. It's like life. Moving's a lot like life. You got to take the good with the bad.
But no, I mean, yeah, I hate moving things, packing things, unpacking things, reorganizing, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's a cooler place, cooler spot of the wherever you're at, yeah, then I like that.
You can look ahead and see, like, okay, this is because I'm going to have a cooler place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You can't?
I can. So I just, I'm so used to, like, all through my life having to move. And once it comes daytime to move, nothing's ever packed. So.
How are you all never prepared for such a thing?
I have no idea.
Even
Well,
you,
I mean, we're good.
You noticed
like,
this thing and you weren't
no.
packed either?
Tara and I are good. I'm talking about, like, relatives of mine that have had to move several times. Like, they never have their shit together ready to go the day we show up to move them.
So you're not moving per se, you're helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
So something that could have took like 3 hours takes like 9 hours. And
Sure. Yeah, I like that.
you like that?
Yeah, I like that. When you move, do you clean your stuff off before you pack it up?
No.
Really?
No.
You bring it to your new place.
Just throw it
dirty.
in. Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Well, I'm supposed to take out all the dishes and wash them first before I pack them and move them.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because why would I? haven't used them.
Well, then throw them away.
I can't throw them away.
I forgot we had company. I hope she shut the door
To what?
to the outside world.
Oh, probably not now. We got like a whole audience in here now.
God.
We're contaminated.
There's just over 10 people in here now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. We're breaking the law.
Is this? No. Okay. That comes later. 48 hours. Turner is going to be Shawn's guardian.
Yep. He finally buckled down and signed the papers.
But did he? Because he's not. And he isn't at the end. I mean, was he just saying, hey, in 2 days, I'm going to sign them?
Oh, yeah, because he's
I'm
meeting with an attorney.
I'm putting a time stamp on this.
Yeah.
I'm setting the date.
Yeah. Which we learned from the end of it that he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because Jeb or Ched or whatever the fuck his name is comes and gets Shawn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I wrote my notes so shorthand. And now I see Shawn comes home, right? Turner lets him know about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I got a letter from Dad. I'm going to throw this in the trash because he's 50 fucking miles away. He could come see me and not send a fucking letter. What do you think about that?
You're right. 50 miles away.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing.
Yeah. You can show up and visit.
That's a stone's throw away.
Yeah. Especially for a trucker. Isn't he a trucker?
Is he really strong? Are truckers really strong?
No, not throwing a stone, but I mean, like, damn. Just driving. You know, you're used to driving 14 hours a day. What's 50 fucking miles?
I don't know what he's driving or what he's doing. Seems like he's just working there.
At the diner?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're jumping around a whole lot. We'll get to it, but
it'll all make sense at the end.
Yeah. Or it won't, you know, and you wasted an hour of your time. But
much like the other, how many episodes are we on?
60-something.
Yeah, 60 hours you wasted so far.
Well, it's not even 60 hours because some of those run really long. But
those are the good ones.
Yeah, the best ones.
Well, a couple of minutes here and there in them are pretty good.
Yeah, they make up for the rest of the dead air. And
so he mentions the guardianship thing, and then he's like, what the fuck, dude? I've been here for like a year. You ain't signed that shit?
Yeah, you're just now thinking about it, Turner? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm thinking about leaving.
Damn.
And I'm like you, I'm going to follow through real fucking quick. Later.
Turner trying to do the right thing, blah, blah, blah. but he's a little slow at signing the papers. He's got his own life. He didn't expect a fucking 50-year-old kid to drop in his lap. Just a single man
Yeah,
out on the prowl.
He's a young single guy, and this shit just falls in his lap.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, like, being your age.
And getting a 15-year-old to take care of? On what fucking planet did I fuck up that bad that I have to take care of a 15-year-old kid?
Well, I mean, is that in the range that they're okay? I forgot what your numbers were.
No, that is like
That's
that's the hot zone right there, yeah.
So if we're looking at the map of the Corona, it's New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Wuhan, if you want to. No, I'm just kidding. I guess Wuhan would be 13.
It's kind of cleared up, right?
Has it?
I thought that's what I heard.
Are they letting real journalism in there now, or are they still got they still lying about their reports and stuff?
Real journalism.
Yeah. Which is kind of a joke, considering, CNN and Fox News are fucking...
Hashtag fake news, in my opinion.
Yeah. Air quotes, real journalism. But
so we see Eric, and he's tutoring. Or trying to.
Yep.
This guy's... He's worse than Eric.
Yeah.
Real dumb.
Yeah, just get rid of the good hair and the boyish charm, and this is what you got. Fucking turn up in a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, so that's not going great. Of course, girls come by. They ask, what's his name again? Jeff. If that was his Porsche outside. Of course it is, because he's the man.
No argument here.
Okay.
He is the man.
And so we're going to go ride around somehow. But we can't fit 4 people in a Porsche. Well, we can if the girls sit on our laps. Hey-oh.
Yep.
And so there they go.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous. You going to wreck that nice Porsche. Porsche. It's not a Porsche. It's a Porsche, by the way.
Jeff does get one answer correct on the way out.
Yeah, he's like, Eric asked him, who painted the Sistine Chapel? And he's like, Michelangelo. He's like, real good. He's like, no, I'm kidding. It was, I forgot who
Who
said
the fuck knows?
Yeah, it was like Raphael or something like that.
It was Leonardo, right?
No, it was Michelangelo.
Oh, it was Splinter.
No, he's too old. Couldn't reach.
Shredder? Super Shredder.
Super Shredder, fucking paint all that thing in a day.
So then we see Shawn come over to the Matthews house. He wants the Matthew parents to please leave. They will not.
In their own house, yeah.
Corey says, hey, how about outside? So that sounds good. Seems like Shawn had a prepared thing he was going to say, because he's like, okay, now that your parents have left the room.
He's like, I can't deviate from my, written speech here.
You got a one-track mind, I think, right? So he's basically going to steal Turner's bike, go see Daddy in Reading, I believe it is.
Yeah.
At the truck stop 50 miles away. And Corey's like, well, how is Turner going to fit 2 of us on his bike? Can you see that happening?
Not safely. Kind of like stacking people in a Porsche.
Yeah. And he's like, well, hey, don't worry, Turner's not coming.
I guess if you had one of those sidecars.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, you can get 3 on there.
He probably should have, too. May have avoided some incidents later on.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. They did him dirty.
And then we're going to go to jail.
Yep.
I mean,
Shawn.
not cell, but
yeah,
he's there.
Yeah, Shawn gets detained for driving the motorcycle. Riding, sorry. But,
well, he just is driving.
Yeah.
Turner was not there.
This is true.
It doesn't control itself.
No,
he's driving it.
I'm not going to tell you, like, hey, I'm going to go out and drive my motorcycle around a little bit. I'm going to go ride my motorcycle a little bit.
Sure. But you are driving it.
You are. Yeah. Something to ponder.
You all think about that for a bit.
Yeah. The worm has turned.
Legally responsible. Feel like a guest everywhere. That was my note.
Oh,
You know where I'm
Shawn
going with
is, feels like a guest no matter where he goes. He's tired of it. Chet actually shows up at the jail.
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about?
That's later.
Oh, my bad. Well, fuck, I don't know. Go ahead.
They're both seemingly afraid to make this whole arrangement permanent, it seems like.
Turner and Shawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both a little scared to commit.
Later on, Shawn decides, hey, I think I'm going to move to Uncle Mike's. Back to the trailer park. Back to my roots. Woo.
Yeah. Family there. You know, I'll be surrounded by family, and they'll be surrounded by the FBI that watches
great
them.
family, like Eddie that we met, right? Or Uncle Mike. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He should not be around these people.
Or the grandma.
Family or not.
You remember the grandma?
Yeah.
Had lawyers talk to her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the whole family had their voices changed and blacked out on screen.
That was pretty awesome. I can see why he wants to go back.
Then we see the parents, the Matthews parents, and Eric, and they talk about tutoring and whatnot. Do you want to dive a little deeper on that scene?
Talk about the tutoring?
Mm-hmm.
Who's talking? Feeney and Eric?
The parents and Eric.
Oh. No, I don't want to go into it.
Throws the apple through the window, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. He's like, well, maybe I can get into school on some talent I didn't know I had. And he goes to shoot the apple into the sink and takes out a fucking window. But the way Alan handled it just shows how he's the greatest TV dad ever.
Well, how so?
He didn't get mad. He's just like, yep, and you pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll see a little more hard-hitting Alan at some point, I think.
When the kids get older, and he has to.
Yeah. Something about... this is where Corey comes and he's trying to convince the parents to take in Shawn after Eric leaves for college, right? So it's going to be a big empty room. And they're like, well, yeah, of course it's always welcome, but this would just be another...
temporary stay.
Yeah. Then we see Topanga and Corey, and they go to the truck stop where Chet works. Well, we find out that he works there. Or
They come in there looking.
maybe he works. I don't know. He just could just be wearing an apron for no reason.
He just found it, thought it looked good.
And digging through maybe trash to find maybe pie to eat. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was he was getting. But, they go in there, look for him. They find him.
Corey has a little dance with a random girl.
Yeah.
Topanga gets mad, and they go outside to fight.
Yeah.
But later on, they become friends.
Yep, Corey almost hooks up with a lot lizard. And that's what they call them, right? Those girls that hang out at truck stops.
Oh, what?
Lot lizard.
I've never heard such a term.
I'm pretty sure that's what they call them.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah. Because they're like ladies of the night.
Interesting.
For truckers.
Okay. Well, I guess she could have been, but she seemed to just already be with a guy, right? So.
Yeah. But was she with him? Or was she just with him?
Another ponderer.
I suggest you let that one marinate.
Basically, Chet gets to the point here, and he says he loves Shawn so much that he can't go back to be with him.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Shame. Doesn't feel like he's good enough for his kid.
Okay. I guess I could see that. Maybe he just likes being on the road. He doesn't want to be drugged down by a kid.
Could be it. I doubt it, though.
I mean, you hear about all his wacky adventures. I'm sure 100% of it's made up, but...
You mean he's not friends with the Pope?
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say no.
No. Well, fuck.
And I doubt he was on the oval toilet.
The oval toilet.
Then we see Eric, Feeney. Jeff got a C+. Eric got a what?
He was like, hey, what? Feeney, you didn't finish your sentence here. A what? No, you got an A.
Of course, Eric takes this opportunity to stand in front of the class, students, faculty, and everyone, and feel very proud in this moment.
He gets cut off by Feeney's like, chill, dude, it's just one test. But congrats.
Then we see Shawn and now Chet both in jail. Chet had a lot of unpaid parking tickets, and he was speeding to Turner's to save Shawn. Or so that's what he said. Believe it or not?
No, I don't believe a fucking word that man says.
Really?
And ever since you told me his adventures are 100% fake, no. Now I believe everything you say.
Good. That was the plan. Oh, here's where your lesson comes in, right?
Okay.
You want to talk about it?
Oh,
you want me
yeah.
to say it?
Yeah, Chet comes in. He's smiling at everyone. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Or how's he talk? "Hey, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't do it. I've lost the magic.
Damn it.
Yeah, but he looks at Shawn. He's like, "Always smile." Yeah, no cop ever bully clubbed a happy guy or a happy man.
Never did what to him?
Bully clubbed,
Bully clubbed?
like their nightstick.
It's not a billy club?
He said bully club.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he just sounds weird.
Look, motherfucker. He said bully club.
Let us know over at Twitter at Boar Meets World.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up a script here in a minute.
Is
I'll
it
be like, "Son of a
bully
bitch."
or Billy?
I don't know. Is it puberty or puberty?
Puberty.
Puberty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Corey said at the start of this episode.
Yeah.
We got a bigger problem. It's bigger than puberty.
Is that not right?
I think it's puberty.
No.
You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of a lot of things anymore, but
I love the seriousness of your face.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's puberty.
I think it's puberty.
Fuck you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Jail, bully clubbed. Turner bails out little Hunter and gets suckered into bailing out big Hunter as well.
And he also loses his kid.
Loses his kid
Yeah.
and his TV.
And yeah,
It's been a rough day for Turner.
it's about to get rougher too.
I mean, his date was interrupted earlier as well.
Yep, his Tang chicken.
It's pretty good.
Ugh. You like Tang?
I probably haven't had it since. Fuck, I don't even know.
Never mind. Tang's good. I'm thinking Sunny D. Sunny Delight.
You don't like Sunny D?
Fuck no, that shit's gross, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's like trying to be orange juice, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I drink it, but... Yeah. Strange.
Gross.
What is it, really?
I have no idea. It's like Capri Sun, man. Capri Sun's fucking gross.
You don't like Capri Sun?
No.
Dude.
No.
Dude.
Dude, no.
Dude.
No.
Turner bails him out, blah, blah, blah. Shawn is going to go with Chet. The family is back together. I wonder how long this is going to last.
I don't know. I don't know.
Looks so sad.
Yeah. I mean, I get why he did it, but Turner seems like he would be the more fun one.
Sure.
But I guess we don't know what goes on when the cameras aren't rolling.
Right. Because this is a reality show.
Yeah.
Then that was basically the end. Turner and Shawn have a little moment and say, hey, it was fun.
Yeah.
It's a place to stay and a good friend.
The best friend.
A little sad. See Chet in the background there. Freeze frame. Then our after credit scene is Shawn and Chet and, of course, Corey, and they're packing everything up, getting out of Turner's. And Chet goes and takes the TV, and Shawn's like, hey, that's John's, actually. And he's like, well, you've been here for a year.
You lived here a year. There we go. I got it. Yeah.
So what now?
You lived here a year.
Yeah. And teachers don't need to be watching TV anyways.
No.
So is that a fact?
Chet's a fucking smart dude.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't believe a goddamn thing he says, but he's smart.
Damn, he's good sound smart. He's full of shit. But
And basically that is the end of season 3, episode 20. I Never Sang for My Legal Guardian.
yeah. I thought it was going to be a better episode, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, that title.
What were you anticipating?
Just lots of laughs. And
Like, what was the storyline that you had in your head based on
I
that?
didn't even have a concrete story. I was just like, it's going to be awesome because the title's awesome.
Very good. What else we got?
That's it for me.
Really?
Yeah.
What time we at?
49.
No, that's not too bad. A little rusty. we've been in quarantine, kind of losing our minds here. Yeah. It'd be funny if we put this out and it's already over, right? Because we have so many in the bank, and we haven't put them out yet.
Yeah. No one's going to listen because they don't want to be reminded.
Oh, that was a bad time, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's bad. I mean, for me,
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely, all things considered, the lucky ones. Mm-hmm. We haven't been affected really all that well.
I got more money than ever now. Well. It's fantastic.
Yeah. You're doing good. Tara's doing good. I'm doing about the same.
That's kind of.
Yeah. But I mean, we got somebody that we can quarantine with. We're not alone. Mm-hmm. It's not like we had a bunch of bills and our job laid us off.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't. Yeah. Could be getting unemployment right now.
Can't you claim it anyways?
Unemployment?
Yeah.
For what?
Aren't you like an independent contractor?
I mean, I guess. For the gig worker kind of thing?
Don't you get a 1099?
I don't know. I just literally started doing this, so I don't know if
okay.
that's enough time. Or
how long has she been doing it?
Off and on for like 2 years.
Yeah. She never got like a...
But I mean, we can continue to work, so...
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that maybe you could if you could.
But if you can find that loophole, I'm in.
Yeah. But
I am not ashamed to take money from the government at all. They taking, or they giving, I'm taking. That's for sure.
Why wouldn't you? You already paid into it. It's your money.
Yeah, that's right. I need more.
Please. $2,000 a month sounds pretty sweet.
It does sound sick, right?
I would pay taxes on it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, just throw it to me.
I mean, there has to be, they always keep saying, like, oh, this isn't going to be under tax or anything later on, right? But they got to screw us one way or the other
right
at the end of this, right?
Yeah, that's why I never did the food stamp thing. It's like, I do not want to be bitten in the ass for doing this. But, yeah, I think Canada's doing $2,000 a month, but you're being taxed on it. You'll have to pay taxes on it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, still, though, it's not that bad. Just be responsible with your money and set back some.
Yeah. That's a free $24K a year.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you'll probably actually only get about 18 of it, but still, just
sounds fair to me.
Just don't be dumb. That's 18 you weren't getting before. Yeah,
I think it was Spain that is already doing the UBI as well. I think they're doing 1,000.
Yeah. I think Sweden. Was it Sweden that like they didn't even shut down?
Really?
Yeah, and they're like doing
how's their caseload?
They're low.
Really?
Like they're about to have like what they call herd immunity or something like that. Where
Interesting.
Which I don't feel like that needs to be on American news, but
what do you mean?
Because you'll get a bunch of coughing dipshits getting around each other like, oh, we're trying to build up an immunity.
Well, I mean, that's how it's done, right?
Yeah, just cough on one another.
You want a COVID joke?
Sure.
All right. Should I tell the one I already told you?
Which one was that?
The dog one? Did I tell you the dog one?
Go ahead and tell it.
All right. So the World Health Organization is under fire for convincing several animal shelters to not only shut down during the pandemic, but also release their pets into the wild. I was pretty outraged to learn who let the dogs out.
Oh, you told me that one, yeah. That's terrible. I don't want to hear another one. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll have another one next week for you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.